Right everyone, I've decided to do a very impromptu sort of road test type review thing on the newest addition to my fleet. You are currently experiencing the wonders of a 1997 I think, Rover 416 SLI. Which for the eagle-eyed amongst you, we will realise that this is the HHR version, not the R9, M9, which is, you know, it's a nice development really. I prefer the older ones, but this is it's a nice enough thing, like, you know. It's a, let's say, 416, it's the Honda engine in this one. So, hopefully, no OMG, FG, HGF, FG, GG, fucking whatever it is. None of that. So, that's good. Don't have to worry about traffic jams and just sort of general kettling itself up in fucking minorly warm days. As it's the SLI, it's got the leather seats in it. They're mechanical, they're not electric, which is good because there's one less thing to go wrong, which I like. I appreciate that. One less bloody thing to fix. Now, I bought this car as a little stopgap because the wonderful S-Type that I borrowed from my good mate Craig, cheers Craig, he had to go back and needed something to stopgap, tied me over so I could get my 75 done. So I got this. I wasn't particularly looking for this exact car, but this is what I got. And it's a really nice little thing. It's a charming little drive. Actually, can you hear me over this? Sorry, I've got a bit of anthrax going on here. Not actual anthrax, obviously. Could be. Might get cream for it or something. Anyway, I got this as a stopgap, and it's a really nice little car. It's comfy, it drives really nicely, it's predictable. You put the key in and the engine, it runs. It's amazing, you know. You don't actually have to worry about that. You put fuel in the back, that goes into the front and noise comes out the back and you go forwards. It's fucking wonderful. The worst thing I've had to fix on it so far is a little blowy farty exhaust. And to be honest, given it's a bit of a low budget car this, I was no way going to spend out on a new exhaust, so I've patched it using an array of Coke cans and fucking wire and gum and all that fucking shit, and it works. It's no longer a bodge if it works, is it? Engineering solution now, so that's good. It's been pretty well looked after in mechanical sense. It's got dings all round it, you know, all of that business, usual thing. Old lady owned it beforehand. It's got a couple of dings in the bumpers, a few scratches here and there. But it's a nice enough thing. But if I was going to have a fucking moment and decide to actually fix the thing up, that wouldn't really be much of a problem because it's flat. It's a flat colour. It's Brooklyn's green, which is rather nice actually. So yeah. The jury's still out whether I'm going to get this through another MOT or not. Although that changed a little bit earlier on today because I had one of them bloody moments where you sort of connect with the car. I bought this as a DGAF motor, do you know what I mean? Get me through, sort me out until the 75's done. But I had one of them moments where I realised that I really bloody like it, which is annoying actually, because I didn't want to like it. Not anything wrong with the car, I just wanted to, you know, use it up, get it out the door afterwards, get the 75 back. I'm a happy bunny and on we go, like, you know. Go on you can go past. That's no problem, mate. Yeah, so I thought that's what I'd do. But, no, it's not to be, I don't think. So we'll have to see where things lead us on this. Oh, blimey, there's another car. You stay there and I'll get past you. That's great, thank you very much. There we go. Yeah, so it's looking like I might have to dig out the MIG welder and throw some new bits of metal in the back of the sills, and I don't really think it needs much else doing, to be honest. I think it's got a crack on the headlight, which again is sortable, there's no problem with that. Yeah, unless anything else nasty comes up, like, you know, to be honest, the CV joints could probably be done, but I don't think there'll really be much fuss in the MOT about them, to be honest. I'm not really sure. Anyway, oh fucking hell, it's gone dark then, didn't it? Yeah, so 1.6, 4-pot engine, no K-series to worry about. It's comfy, it drives nice. It's got the usual fucking Christmas cracker switchgear that all 400s and 200s have got. You know, they've all got it. You can kind of live with that. Because it don't really matter, because everything works. It all actually works. There's no sunroof, it's got no leaks in the floor. Which, to be honest, it would have been nice to have a sunroof, but, you know, I could live with having no leaks. And it does everything you want it to do. And do you know what? If you put this against anything else you could buy for this sort of money, I think this is the best car you could probably get for this sort of money. If you want this, yeah, you want a comfy little car that drives nice, that you ain't got to really worry about too much, yeah, bar the minor, you know, the ordinary servicing and all. Have you seen my arm, by the way? Look at that, look, fuck that right up, didn't I? Yeah, mangled that. Anyway, yeah, if you just want a car that you just want to get in, drive every day, be comfy, and it's quite a rewarding drive as well, and a nice place to be, this is it. I'd rather this to an Escort of the same sort of vintage. Yeah, because you're looking at sort of, you know, you're in the Mark V Escort territory there, and let's be honest, they're all fucked now. And I don't think I've ever seen one that's been cared for. You know, they're still. I mean, maybe that's a credit in itself. They're still in old banger territory in that sense. But this is a nice little car. Is it as nice as the R8? Nah, no way. Nowhere fucking near, actually. It's not as nice a place to be. It doesn't drive as nicely. It's not as responsive. But it's nice in another way. And it's not a bad looking thing. I mean, you know, it looks dated for what it is now, but it's not a bad looking car. You know, they're pretty easy to fix, these things. There's tons of room in the engine bay. You can get round to things. You can get to everything really without messing about too much. CV joints are CV joints on any car really. They're pretty easy to do on these. There's a fair bit of room to move around now. Rear mounts which have been done on this, the rear what are they, trailing arm mounts I think they are. They've been done, so I ain't got to worry about them. And everything else is pretty much as it should be. You know, saggy headlining, check. Saggy door card coverings, check. You know, all of that. We've got all of them good bits happening. Do I give a fuck? Not really. You know, has it stopped it from working? No. And there's the fucking rule. If it falls off and you keep going, don't fucking need it anyway, right? If it falls off and it stops, go back and get it. Then it will start working again. There you go. That's simple water motoring right there. I've even gone to the extravagance of buying a reversing camera for this, because I keep mangling my bloody neck all the time, turning my head round. So that is my thing that I bought for this. Well, I say bought for it, I didn't actually buy it for this, I bought it for something else, but I had it on the shelf, so I put it on this. You know, it's a really, really good middle of the road car, you know? And you could do a lot bloody worse for this. You could buy something, I don't know, some new Volkswagen, or not new, but you know, some sort of like equal Volkswagen or something even a bit more sort of fancy than that, and you'd end up with a whole world of shit. And this, you ain't going to get that. You're not going to get that at all. The worst thing it's going to do is crumble a bit, you know, where the rusty bits are, and maybe possibly give you one of them like MEMS fucking problems, but again, you can just sort that out, it's no problem. Either stick the EKA code in it or send it off to one of these like Best of British type places, get it recoded, bosh, back you go, no problem. So yeah, there you have it really. It's a very, very boring but sensible and very usable car. If you do lean on it, you can make it go fairly quickly, but it's not, I mean, it's not a K-Series in the sense of performance. I will say the K-Series has got a better performance than these. I mean, that twin cam head and all that business. it does make for a bit more exciting drive, but then again, it depends what you want to class as excitement. You know, fucking kettling itself and detonating the engine is quite exciting, I suppose. But performance-wise, yeah, the K series is nicer. But this is like any Honda of this sort of era. I mean, what I'm saying that the Honda engine, like, you know, this engine was lifted from fucking probably some 1980s Honda. I can't remember which one it is. Civic, Accord, I don't know what it is. Some fucking Honda thing anyway. And Honda were really, really fucking sedate with their sort of design ethics and stuff, like, you know, their build ethics. And they made very good, solid, dependable engines. And that's great. That's wonderful. But you do find yourself wanting a bit of excitement every now and then. So, what do I do with this car now? I don't know. To be honest, I can see myself probably driving it until near the MOT finishes, whip it off the road, throw some metal in the back of the seals with the MIG welder, give it a once over, and MOT it and keep it as a second car, to be honest. Honestly, it's a nice little thing. Failing that, I'll move it on to another apologist and you know, they can take it on, because it's a nice enough car. It's not done many miles, only done 60,000 miles. Everything's nice and tight, you know. The steering feels good, the suspension feels nice and even, you know. There's no nasties going on at all. It's actually a really, really positively rewarding drive in that sense. And that's what makes it so boring. And there's my quandary. I've got this very, very dependable, boring car, and I'm yearning for a bit of excitement, and I shouldn't, to be honest. I've got a fucking Range Rover Classic, that's more than enough excitement for one man, you know. Bloody thing that is. But yeah, you know what? If you got a couple of £100 and the need to transport yourself from point A to point B, you could do a lot bloody worse than this. I'd buy one. Oh, well, I am, obviously. But if I was, you know, watching this now and thinking, should I, shouldn't I? Yeah, do it. Go on, do it. You know, if you want the excitement, get the K series. If you want boring dependability, swerve the K and get the Honda. Yeah, the little boring old single cam. It's a good bet. It's a good bet. Now, I've got a horse and carriage in front of me here. Fucking scrap metal enthusiast by the look of it. I'm going to let these people get round the corner. There we go, they've stopped. Okay then, thank you very much, chaps. Yeah, so there we have it. Rover 416 SLI. Buy one, they're very, very good. Or don't buy one, it's up to you, I don't give a fuck. It's your fucking money. Now fuck off.